My name is Lauren, and I'm the virtual classroom coordinator here at the National World War II Museum in New Orleans. Has anyone been to New Orleans?
Anybody been there? We've got one hand.
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked.
Part of that war and what happened on the home front. Dancing with me. It's great music. Look a little bit closer at the home front during World War II. What do I mean by home front?
What does she mean? Who knows?
Before, Japan was on the Pacific front. The Nazis in Italy were on the European front. And where were we? The home front. Fighting on the home front, helping to produce what we needed to win the war. And these were men, women, and children. Would fight abroad in Europe and in the Pacific, but you know how many people were fighting at home to help make what we needed? 132 million people.
Why is Dad working all those extra shifts at the factory?
And are we ready?
Don't you know there's a war on?
We need to produce. We need to make the vehicles, the weapons, the food, medicine, fuel, and ammunition for our troops and for our allies too, to make sure we have everything we need to win the war. Some photographs of our production, and we really was a production miracle in the United States. We produced 107 aircraft carriers, 352 destroyers, those are ships, 88,000 tanks, 300,000 airplanes, and 26 million machine guns, and guess how many bullets? 41 billion bullets.
American industry has met the challenge of war. American factories have achieved the impossible. American mass production is delivering the goods. Going first to the great automobile assembly lines, capable of turning out 4 million trucks and passenger cars a year, United States engineers harness the skill, mobilize the resources of the most efficient manufacturing system in the world. Colorado, for example, make parts and fashion tools that may help build a battleship in a Navy yard 1,000 miles away.
Dad is working for the war effort, but why has Mom gone to work at the factory too?
And what do we know?
There's a war on?
War on? Come on! Wow, why is Mom now working at the factory too? What is she up to?
All the day long, whether rain or shine, she's aboard of the assembly line. She's making history, working for victory. Rolling the riveter, he's the shop lover, Charlie. Charlie, he's a Marine. Rosie is protecting Charlie, working overtime on the riveting machine. When they gave her a production lead, she was as proud as a girl could be. There's something true about red, white, and blue about Rosie, the riveter.
We're just kids. There's nothing we can do to help win the war, is there?
No, there's a war on.
Famous African-American pilots. So let's see how we were helping to pay for the war.
Hollywood's most famous movie stars leave the film capital to help the government sell war bonds. Irene Dunn, Ronald Colvin, Eddie Lamar, Greer Garson, all part of a contingent.
The tall man with a hard hat and a whiskers on his chin will soon be knocking at your door. And you ought to be in. The tall man with coming down your way. Get your savings out when you're hearing shout. Any boys today, asking you to buy your share of freedom today.
It's photo. Well, who's mainly in this photo? Speak up.
Children.
Children, right, of all ages, right? From the youngest, take them to the meat dealer. Save those waste fats. Why? Their glycerin, see what can turn into nitroglycerin. Anyone know what nitroglycerin is?
Why can't we buy whatever food we want at the grocery store?
You ready, guys?
Don't you know there's a war on?
Books. Do these people all look happy down here?
Speak up.
Yeah, right? People are pretty good, right? And there's enough food for every members of our society, babies, everyone was given a ration book. And so here are some of the most rationed foods during World War II. Sugar, meat, foods, and cooking fat.
People have fun even though there's a war on.
Yes!
Pacific. The Three Stooges came out mocking the leaders of the Axis with "you nasty spy." Why might we be making fun of him like this? And I want you to tell me if you think it's okay. Delivering goods in the Pacific and fighting Hitler and Tojo. In America, it's Spy Smasher, here you see, beating their heads into victory. But not in that.
He was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style, but no one else could play. He was the South man at his craft. But then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, not blowing reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B.
As you guys are used to today, huh?
Not quite, huh?
Not quite. Those are the Andrews sisters. They became some of the most famous singers during the war, entertaining troops all over. Ending finally World War II. So, that pretty much comes to the end of today. Do any of y'all have any questions for me about life, about World War II or during the home front?
Anybody have a question?
That one of you is going to leave today and go tell a friend in another classroom, or go home and tell your parents something new you learned today.
That a lot more than just weapons came out in World War II.
Exactly right. A lot of the things we enjoyed today come out of World War II. That's an awesome answer. That's great. Well, guys, I had a wonderful time. Y'all were a wonderful class. Obviously, y'all are really, really smart. And I hope you had a really great time today. And I hope to see you again. And have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.